Welcome to Bobbi Jo's. I was invited to participate in Southern Roots by Sherry's Wild and Wacky 2025 collaboration. If you haven't done so, go on over and check out her channel. Also, check out the other channels that participate in this collaboration. Hashtag Wild and Wacky 2025. So today's recipe involves coffee, if you haven't already guessed. Today I'm going to be trying keto coffee jelly, and coffee jelly is a popular dessert in Japan, but I am in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I am not in Japan, so I have never tried this stuff. This is wild and wacky for us because we usually stick with foods we know that we like. To make this, first you need coffee, so just brew your favorite coffee, and 8 ounces of coffee per serving. So I have 2 types of coffee mixed together in this canister. Dunkin' was on sale at Target, so I bought Turtle Love, I think that was the name of it, and Caramel Me Crazy. Caramel Me Crazy. I cannot say that because it's such a tongue twister. So anyway, I've got those 2 mixed together in here, and it makes a very good blend of coffee. Okay, since I'm making 2 servings of coffee jelly, I need 2 packets of unflavored gelatin. This box comes with 4 packets. So just pour the packets into the bowl and then add 1/4 cup of cold water. And mix it until it starts to thicken. Now, this looks thicker than it did on the video I watched, so I am going to add a couple more tablespoons of water. Still really thick. I'm just going to go with that. It still looks a little thicker, but we will see how it turns out. So next you want to sweeten your coffee however you normally do. I use this stevia powder. It is a pure stevia, so it doesn't take much. I was using stevia in the raw, and it was causing elevated blood sugar. So if you look at the ingredients in stevia in the raw, you will see that it's not just stevia. It has that maltodextrin in it, and it is not good for diabetics. So I'm not sure why they advertise it to diabetics. I feel like it's false advertising. Anyway, that's another video for another day. This stevia extract powder does not raise my blood sugar. So I'm going to use about 1/4 teaspoon in 2 cups of coffee. And I'm going to mix it until it's dissolved. Then pour the coffee into the gelatin. Whisk it a few minutes until the gelatin is dissolved. And if you pour it into glasses, make sure they are heat proof or the mixture has cooled down, because you put that hot coffee in a thin glass, you're going to end up with a cracked glass. And then it says to cover and stick in the fridge for at least 12 hours. So we had a death in the family and we have to be at the funeral home for a few hours. So I'm going to check this evening when we're back home and see if it's ready to try. It's kind of frothy on top. It's got those bubbles from where I had it stirred it so much. We're going to try it and see what we think. So we're just going to pour cream over it. Since this is already sweetened, we're just going to pour heavy whipping cream over it and see what happens. We're going to have to get our spoons and break it up. Now there's all sorts of variations to this you can do. You can do like creamer, different flavors of creamer. Okay, I'm going to take mine and I think Steve may have texture issues, but Steve always has texture issues, so that's just Steve. I'm going to put the camera up here where we can both review it here in a second, but I wanted to show y'all what it looks like when you break it all up. I'm going to kind of get that cream all mixed in with it. See? Just kind of cube it up in there.
Do I need to be?
Here's yours.
So why are you cutting it, breaking it up?
Because you're supposed to. And then we're going to taste test it. And I'm going to put the camera on us. Hopefully the lighting in here is okay.
I know I'm too wide for the picture.
All right, we're going to taste test it and see what we think.
I would be better off tasting this blindfolded.
Why?
Because I can just see the potential texture issues.
Not bad.
It's actually not. Color me surprised.
This is good. Hey, we are shocked, to be honest with y'all, because especially him, because I thought he was going to have texture issues.
It's very jello-ish.
It's really good.
And it's not as slimy as I thought it would be.
Just what we need this late in the evening is caffeine.
Yeah, well. So, I was anticipating texture issues. So in that aspect, I'm a little disappointed. But I'm pleased with the flavor. I'm actually pleased with the texture.
I think 2 thumbs up. I'll put up 1, you put up 1. And I think it's still worthy.
Shockingly, yes, I agree.
Y'all need to try this. Okay, so I've got 2 packets of gelatin in here, and I did a 1/2 cup of water, cold water. So I think it's 1/4 a cup of water per packet is what it should be. But I'm going to do my coffee jelly a little different this time. I'm just going to make it like we make a cup of coffee. So we've got about 1.5 cups of coffee here with some stevia mixed in. And then we're going to top it off with 1/2 and 1/2. A little more 1/2 and 1/2 than I normally use, but that's a 1/2 cup of 1/2 and 1/2. And then we're going to pour this into the gelatin. And almost poured it all over the table. And we're going to mix it together till it gets everything mixed up good. And I'm not sure how 1/2 and 1/2 is going to work. We may have needed to use cream. But we'll see how it turns out. I'm going to pour it in some glasses, cover it, stick it in the fridge, and we will try it either tonight if it's done or tomorrow. It's all firmed up. This one's not going to be as wild and wacky because it doesn't have anything poured over it. It's all mixed in. But I was just curious as to how it would be with everything mixed in. Get my finger out of the way. Kind of looks like a mousse. No, more like a jello. Like a creamy jello. Alright, I'm going to bring this over here and we'll see what we think about it.
This is good. I don't know if it's better than the last one, but it's as good. Might be a little better.
It's definitely like Jell-O,
Mm-hmm.
but it's got really good flavor. I mean,
Yeah.
Jell-O has a good flavor too.
It's the creamy's mixed with the coffee a little bit, and it's kind of a, I don't know, it is kind of like a mousse.
Yeah. It's kind of like a creamy Jell-O.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Yeah, I like it. This is a good little dessert.
Drool worthy.
2 thumbs up and drool worthy.
Oh yeah.
I'll be making this again because these are good. I liked it the other way too with the cream poured over it. Well, thanks so much for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you.